Can you check the volume as well? Yeah.
Well, good afternoon and welcome back to the second half of Poole Town against Hungerford here at Tatton. The Dolphins currently leading this one by 1-0. Shaquille Gwengwe's opener on the 28th minute is the difference maker between the two sides so far today. And I think that Dan Carr assist will live long in the memory. It really was fantastic. And we are moments away from getting underway for the second 45 here at Tatton. Jacob, we had a fairly promising first half, a deserved lead, I think it's fair to say. But you just want to see a little bit more attacking threat in the second half, would you say?
Yeah, deserved, definitely. I think just more clinical edge, really go at them. I think we've got enough in defence to maybe even commit a few more players forward. Yes, it's important to preserve our lead, of course, but I really think we've got to go for this and really put these to bed and get the goal difference up, because they're here for the taking.
Well, we saw Poole Town make an early change within the first half. Slim Side going off and Chris Campbell coming on. And Hungerford have made a change of their own with the number 10, Carl Toos, coming on. Didn't actually see who came off there for Hungerford.
Yeah, good question.
Might have to be a little bit of a guessing game, but yeah, number 10, Carl Toos on for the visitors. It's in his second spell now with Hungerford, 34 years old, definitely an experienced head at the top of the pitch. Interesting, they are bringing on a forward for the second half. Maybe they'll be looking to get back into this game. They need something to get back into this one, because we haven't seen too much from this Hungerford side, which we know are dangerous, and give them one set piece and they'll probably score it, in all honesty.
Yeah.
Just waiting.
Yeah, game's definitely not done. Especially, I think, yes, shooting towards the shed end in the first half is good, but actually shooting towards the other end in the second half, it could play into Hungerford's hands a little bit.
100%. Just have to wait and see. Waiting on the referee's whistle currently before this second half gets underway here at Tatton. Poole Town 1, Hungerford Town 0 as it stands. Still 45 minutes to go here. A big 45 minutes in this game, as we are underway for the second 45 here at Tatton. Owen Dorr playing it short to Harvey Slade. Back to Ade Olamawia. So he's forced all the way back to Parks, who does need to be careful with Carl Toos chasing him down. He came on just a few moments ago for Hungerford at the start of the second half. Slade does well to get there first, on to Ryan Campbell. Be interesting to see how Hungerford reacts for the second half. Diaz back to IK Hill, ball over top for Gwengwe, gets something on it, finds Diaz, who could be in behind Poole. Still Diaz forced rather wide there. Diaz back inside to Ryan Campbell, to IK Hill. Nice link up at the start of the second half here. Slade plays it on to Lowe's. Lowe's back to Dorr. Looking for Diaz. Good defending by the Hungerford back line. Dorr first to it again. Here's Lowe's.
Gotta go.
Driving forward, Poole. Chris Campbell on the overlap. Here is Billy Lowe's looking for Chris Campbell, just delayed slightly too long there.
Again, isn't it? That end pass, really, a really good opportunity there.
Ryan Campbell inside to Slade, looking for Campbell again, and it's hooked long by Hungerford. A little bit of waste there from the visitors, who may be expecting a little bit more from their side in the second half. Danny Robinson.
Yeah, I think they will be, and they've got to go for it. Especially while this game's at 1-0, they've really got to go for this.
Big thank you to everyone joining us from home. To this score here is currently Poole Town 1, Hungerford 0. Second half just got underway. Ryan Campbell with a throw in here. We still have the likes of Charlie Davis and Henry Spalding to bring off the bench from an attacking perspective today. Jamie Wiskin and Corey Jordan there too. Ryan Campbell now playing it over the top in the direction of Gwengwe, who's being held by Barry Hargreaves there. Ryan Campbell mistimed his jump, and now Carl Toos can drive at the Poole backline. On to Ewan Lynch here, ball into the air, a dangerous ball in there, and it's gone all the way through, and Harvey Slade can collect. I mean, that is better from Hungerford at the start of the second half.
That's the danger. Of course, that's always going to be the danger. A side like Hungerford are, and they're strong in the air, good in the air.
Chance here from Hungerford from the edge into the hands of Adam Parks. That's a few chances at the start of the second half for the visitors.
Really well, Hungerford.
I think we always knew they would as well. I mean, that's why that second goal within the first half is so crucial. I mean, it's great we're leading the game, but you kind of need that just for a bit of security, and that It's a clear free kick. The referee is going to play advantage, and he's going to show Slade a yellow card here, Jacob.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Didn't need to do that. Bit of early frustration in the second half. You know, we've got the lead. We've got to show why we've got the lead in this game. In this second half, we haven't.
Slade with a yellow card there. Free kick for Hungerford on the halfway, and there's no doubt they'll be launching this one into the area to try and prove their aerial threat. Taken short. Here's Barry Hargreaves. Out to the right-hand side. Ball eventually played into the area. Slade is there first. Ball up in the air, and he's there again. Carl Toos brings it under. Could be a chance to get a strike away, and it's over the bar for Hungerford, but they're really growing into this one.
Yeah, started
now.
well going into it. It's exactly like the Yate game. It really is. Really kind of struggling to get on the ball early on in the second half.
Parks with a goal kick here. As they score between the two sides, does remain 1-0 to the Dolphins. It's a poor kick from Parks, but got away with it. It's launched over the top. Ryan Campbell getting there first. And shouts of handball, which are given by the referee. And they get on with it quickly too, Hungerford. They've definitely got new life about them in the second half at the moment. Here's Carl Toos, who came on at half-time for the visitors. Ball whipped into the area, dealt with by Owen Dorr again. And Dorr can play it over the top in the direction of Gwengwe. Well held up from him. Ike Hill gets round his man and still battling away the yellow and green of Hungerford. Here's the number 16, Louis McGrory now. Hungerford captain gets the ball into the area again, dealt with by Dan Carr this time. Lowe's round the corner looking for Gwengwe. Barry Hargreaves from the edge of the area does get a shot goalwards, and it'll fall into the hands of Adam Parks.
Need to settle a bit. Need to get a good spell on the ball. Again, this could just be a spell for Hungerford, but we need to.
Parks playing it forward, missed Judge touch there, and Gwengwe is going to leap in the air. George Smith does win it back, although Diaz is right on his toes, and it's a little bit scrappy at the back from Hungerford this, although they do eventually launch it forward, and they've now got two big men at the top of the pitch here for Hungerford. Lowe's is first to it, onto Ike Hill, despite Hungerford's assistance. Loud shouts of a free kick. Ike Hill
really poor, Connor. Really poor.
And Carl Toos now looking to drive into the area for the visitors, up against Owen Dorr. Still Carl Toos gets his shot away, and it's into the side nettings, but it will be a corner kick for Hungerford.
A goal is coming for Hungerford. They've been absolutely superb this opening 5 minutes of the second half. Been really good. Really sharp in attack, doing good things with the ball.
Now they've got a chance to loft the ball into the air, which is not what you want to give a side like Hungerford an opportunity to do, in all honesty. Ike Hill and Antonio Diaz waiting on the halfway line for Poole. Every single other player inside the box at the moment. Corner is just being waited before it is put into the box, most likely for Hungerford. Poole Town still leading by 1 as it stands. It is eventually into the area, away by Ryan Campbell, and Lowe's now can break for Poole and just needs to release it a little bit sooner there. Slade battling away too, and Hungerford have played a great ball in behind, although Ryan Campbell comes across to cover and has done well, but giving it away on the edge. Chance for Hungerford, and it's well dealt with, and now Poole can break. Here's Chris Campbell.
This is where we got to get tonight.
Into Gwengwe, good touch from him, surely brought down there. The referee allowing the game to continue. And
Pat and Joe are absolutely fuming, and rightly so. We've started this second half really poorly.
Kenny playing it forward. Carl Toos trying to bring it under, and Poole can have a little bit of respite now and maybe get a foothold back in this game, because it has been Hungerford on the front foot.
Really is what we need.
Campbell now playing it inside to Harvey Slade. Does need to be careful with the ball there. Does well to get it back to Owen Dorr. Dorr looking for Gwengwe.
Why are we doing that there?
Door. Good ball into Dankar. Great touch out of his feet. Here's Chris Campbell now on the turn. Looking out to Antonio Diaz down the left-hand side. It could be another chance. Well, Diaz across. Really good ball.
Yes! Get in
and it's
there!
Shaquille Gwengwe again. He's onside.
Get in there.
Shaquille Gwengwe with his 30th league goal of the campaign. And it's 2-0 to the Dolphins here.
And again, even when we're not good, even when we haven't been as good as we have in that first half, Hungerford have dominated the opening 5 minutes. But look at that again, the quality to create a chance, to go on the front foot, to create a chance. A brilliant ball in from Diaz and a brilliant header from Gwendry.
Well, Jacob, Hungerford have been on top in the last few minutes or so, but it's Shaquille Gwengwe who finds the back of net. What a ball in that was from Antonio Diaz. Put it on a plate for Gwengwe, and it is now 2-0 to the Dolphins. Come on. Well, Jacob, you said although Hungerford have started to pile players forward, they left gaps at the back, didn't they? Diaz had so much space there to whip the ball across the face of goal, and Shaquille Gwengwe with a tap-in to make it 2-0.
I wouldn't say it was a tap-in.
Well,
Brilliant diving header.
It was a really good diving header, but he was about 5 yards out from the goal.
I was going to say.
Taken short to Medford Smith. Here's Barry Hargreaves now. The Hungerford are lining up another change, and it will be Andrea Brandeo. Barry Hargreaves round the corner. It's a good ball in behind. Lowe's is there first. Dan Carr on to Chris Campbell now. Campbell setting it back to Dan Carr.
We really needed that second goal. The way that Hungerford were going, I mean, still not looking too great, but the way that Hungerford have been playing, we really, really needed that second goal, an extra foothold in the game.
Round the corner now for Hungerford. If you are just joining us here, the Dolphins currently leading by 2-0 in this one. Carl-Twos. Up against Owen Dorr. Still Twos. Good defending by Owen Dorr there, and he's done really well in the second challenge too. Twos does win it back though, up against Ryan Campbell inside the area now, and he slipped the Hungerford man. That is a clear foul on Ryan Campbell then. That will be a yellow card for the Hungerford man. He's now in his second season with the Crusaders. And Ryan Campbell did really well to jump in front of his man there. And he's down. He looks like he could be hurt here, Jacob.
Yeah, it's kind of clashed on his knee, hasn't it, I think? It has, and again, there's been a lot of stoppages in this game, so I'll go back to have a look at some scores. Where are we? Gloucester 1, Weymouth 0. Plymouth Parkway 2, Berkhamsted 0. Uxbridge 2, Tiverton 1. And all the other scores have remained the same. Not many goals in the Southern League Premier South this afternoon. And Bournemouth have found a response against Aston Villa. For any Bournemouth fans listening, Ryan with his first Bournemouth goal. Train going off in the background as Ryan Campbell is back to his feet, walking fairly normally. And 57 minutes in here, Poole Town 2, Hungerford Town 0.
Adam Parks set to take this free kick here. Ryan Campbell just awaiting permission to be allowed back on to the field. Parks playing it forward, looking for Gwengwe, and it's well won in the air over there. Slade. Ade comes across to deal with it. Here's the number 7, Carter Bowdry now. Good ball down the left-hand side onto Carl Twos. Twos back onto his right foot. Ball whipped into the area, well defended by Owen Dorr, and it will go behind for a Hungerford corner here.
And again, the Hungerford are playing really well. Played really well at the start of the second half. They were unlucky to concede that second. It just shows the quality that we have when we're not playing well, that we can go up the other end and score. Again,
Ike Hill and Antonio Diaz, only 2 Poole Town players forward for this corner. Hungerford launch it into the air. They do get their head on it, but it goes behind for a goal kick.
Too easy again, the mark in there. I think it was the new introduction, number 14, Brandau. With a free header there.
.58 minutes played here at Tatnam. Poole Town leading by 2. Shaquille Gwengwe back amongst the goals today with a brace, and I think he needed that, in all honesty. I mean, he's a player that you can always rely on to score goals for us so far this season. Hasn't maybe been at his best in the last few games, or that's probably a little bit harsh, in all honesty. I don't think he's maybe had the service to produce what he can do.
Yeah, I think it's difficult games, isn't it? And I think, you know, we haven't had many chances, and the chances that he's taken have been difficult. These are not easy goals that he's scoring, especially that second one.
Poole Town thrown here. It's going to be taken by Ryan Campbell. Barry Hargreaves first to it, but that will be a Dolphins throw-in. Campbell, short to Gwengwe. Back to Campbell now. Goes all the way back to Owen Dorr. Ball round the corner. Not the best of balls there from Owen Dorr. Good touch onto the number 8 now. Joshua Markon played out wide. Good ball in behind. Dan Carr's there first though. Just about getting away with it. Here's Slade.
Very highly in this game, Hungerford, but it is kind of leaving gaps out wide for them. If you've noticed here, Dan Carr again, brilliant overlap. Oh, he had to play it. He had to play it.
Really good challenge back there by the Hungerford man, which we still don't know what number he's wearing out there, but he's having quite a good game so far, to be fair, for the Crusaders. Here's Twos. Oh, ball around the corner. Ade. Wow, the referee's made a big call there because it looked like there may have been contact for Hungerford man. If it's not a foul, that probably should be a yellow for a dive.
I think he's got that one wrong, to be fair. And Hungerford man is off the pitch here. And Poole Town have a goal kick. Poole Town have a goal kick.
Played short to Dorr. Set back to Parks. Launched long, looking for Chris Campbell. Harvey Slade trying to get in front of his man and almost does. Here's Ryan Campbell now. Finds Owen Dorr. Parks switches it out to the left-hand side. Ryan Campbell and Ike Hill both going for it. Campbell did well to keep the ball in play, in all honesty. Hill. Over the hour mark now here at Tatnam. Poole Town leading by 2. Picked up by Ike Hill on the halfway line. Good touch out between, round the corner onto Chris Campbell. It's beautiful for Poole. Chris Campbell out to Diaz again. Diaz with the ball into the air again. Shaq again. Here's the chance. What a brilliant stop by Kearney. Ike Hill trying to keep it alive. Well, it was almost a replica of our second goal in this game. Great ball into the air from Diaz. And Gwengwe had so much space and time. What a stop from Kearney, but Poole Town on the front foot again. Here's Ike Hill. Could be in behind here. Diaz still batting away. Shouts of handball. The referee allows the game to continue. That's short. Well, I thought he was going to point to the spot there.
I don't know what this ref's doing, to be fair. He's giving one decision one way, one decision the next. Who knows? But I tell you what, great save from Kearney to deny Shaq his hat-trick.
Has he given a free kick for a dive there?
I ain't got a clue.
Well, I'm very surprised the referee hasn't pointed to the spot to give Poole an opportunity for a third there. Interesting decision from the ref, to say the least. Unless there was another foul in there, but not sure. Kearney. Launching it forward again, looking for Lowe's. Ryan Campbell dealing with it, ball up in the air. Slade. Lowe's now. It's another foul on the halfway line. Chris Campbell still progressing forward. Does need some help over there. Found Dan Carr in space down the right flank. Really good from Dan Carr to try and take around his man. It's well defended over there by Carter Bowdry. Harvey Slade picking up on the halfway line. Absolutely weighting his man and skipping round another. Still Harvey Slade. It's like watching Messi out there at the moment. Slade from range does get his shot away. Well blocked again by Barry Hargreaves. Hungerford are on the ropes at the moment, Jacob.
They are, but it's easily avoidable. They've started really well in this second half, you know.
Ryan Campbell driving inside. Here's Chris Campbell now. Still Chris Campbell evading 2 challenges onto Diaz, who's been a real playmaker today for the Dolphins. Diaz back to Campbell again. Poole Town still leading by 2 here. Chris Campbell.
Come on.
Ike Hill.
I think a bit of frustration there with the way
Ryan Campbell, really nice footwork onto Diaz inside the air, plays it across, looking for Shaquille Gwengwe. Out to Slade from the edge. Harvey Slade does shoot!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Harvey Slade makes it 3 with a sublime strike into the top right-hand corner. What an unbelievable goal that was, Jacob.
Kenny, pick that one out. Pick that one out, that's all I've got to say. What a goal. What a goal. Gets it on the edge of the box and smacks it into the top right corner. Speechless.
Ben.
And the Harvey Slade goal gif up on the screen over there. And what a fantastic performance this has been. And Harvey Slade, that is the pick of the bunch, because that is extraordinary from Slady. To find the top corner from range there. Luke Kenny could do nothing about it. I mean, he was man stuck in mud, to be honest. And it's Poole Town 3, Hungerford Town 0 here.
Honestly, that is absolutely superb. Definitely up there, goal of the season contender. Smacks it from range, and it's past Kearney before he can even do anything about it. Poole Town 3, Hungerford Town 0. So good. But again, game isn't done.
Well, again, Jacob, it is deserved, because we've been all over them for the last 15 minutes, and Harvey Slade, take a bow, because that was some strike to find the top corner. You know, I had a feeling when it left his foot that was going to fly into the top corner. Hungerford, the ball. It's judged to have just kept in play there. Billy Lowe's is first to it. Here's Ike Hill now driving at the Hungerford defence again. Still Hill. Round 1, good defending on this occasion. And Hungerford now looking to break.
Again, we need to remain calm here. We need to remain calm. There's so much time left in this game. Yes, we've been the better side, and yes, you know, we hopefully will go on to win this game. But you know, we've got to be patient. And be aware that the Hungerford do still pose a bit of a threat.
It's back to Ade now. If you are just joining us here, it is currently Poole Town 3, Hungerford Town 0. Door. Playing it down the line. It's well intervened, but Ike Hill first to it. Shaquille Gwengwe. Diaz is in so much space there. Slightly over-hit pass there from Gwengwe, asking quite a lot from Harvey Slade.
Again, he's just put him under unnecessary pressure.
And here's Joshua Mark on now. Out to the left-hand side again. Cuts back onto his right. There could be a chance from the edge here for Hungerford. They do get a shot away. And I'll tell you what, it wasn't far away in the end, Jacob.
Again, it's just, you know, that lack of consistency, really. Yes, we're 3-0 up. I know there's a bit of breathing space, but you've got to be good. Pat and Joe still not happy with the way we've given the ball away and nearly given Hungerford a route back into this. Parks with this goal kick. To opt long instead of going short. Parks up towards Gwendray and Hill. Hungerford do win it in the air. They've won a lot of aerial duels today. The visitors, Medford Smith. Out wide. Into Bayandone, can't find anybody bar Olamawiya. Into Chris Campbell now, loses out to Shepherd. Out wide now to Louis McGorry. It's a good ball in from Hungerford, and it's right on top of Parks, and he claims it really well. And that is what you want from your goalkeeper. Again, Pat and Joe wanting Parks to get on with it quicker. He looks long, looking for Gwendray, and Gwendray might challenge Duffers for this here. Instead, Duffers deals with it well and gives it to McGorry. McGorry then switches long to Medford Smith. Out on this far left-hand side. Medford Smith out to Shepherd. Back to Medford Smith. Hungerford frustrated with the lack of pace of this ball. Barry Hargraves out wide now to McGorry. McGorry out to the number 8, Macron. Campbell does well, Lowe's does well. Hill picks the ball up, and Hungerford, number 4, George Smith, quick on his toes there. And Barry Hargreaves is a bit rattled, to be fair. A little bit rattled. Up towards Gwendray, and Barry Hargreaves just pushes him to the ground. And the Hungerford number 6 looks long up to Twos, who hasn't even had a touch since he's come on. And Hungerford still having a lot of the ball, despite being 3-0 down, looking for a route back into this game. The side who conceded 6 on Tuesday. Chance for them to hurl this ball into the box here. With Macron to launch this one in. There is one in there. It's a little bit scrappy, and it'll go out for a Hungerford corner. Medford Smith will be the one to take, which is a bit strange considering he's one of their tallest players. I thought he would be in the mix. Medford Smith to deliver this. He delivers it short to the 7, Bowerdy. Chance for the shot maybe, and it's just over the bar, and Hungerford have had positive spells and positive moments in this, but just haven't found the back of the net. Poole have been clinical. Yeah. Carter, Bowdery. And 20 minutes to go here. Poole Town now looking to manage the game and get a really important home 3 points. Door, goal kick taken quickly by Parks. Looks long to Gwendray. He's surely pushed there, and
well, good decision from you, Jacob, there. As it will be a Poole Town free kick on the halfway. And a big thank you to everyone joining us from home so far today. The score here at Tatnam is currently Poole Town 3, Hungerford Town 0. Free kick on the halfway line here, which will be taken by Owen Dorr. Referee just telling him to take a few steps back. I'm sure the foul was on the halfway line, in all honesty. Do you have any scores on the doors for us, Jacob, across the Southern League Premier South today?
Oh, Weymouth have levelled up against Gloucester. That is a big result. And Gosport have levelled up against Chertsey. So a lot of sides dropping points as it stands. Havant 0, Basingstoke 0, Parkway 2, Berkhamsted 0, Uxbridge 2, Tiverton 1. Dorchester are beating Yate away from home with Wes Fogden temporary in charge there, and Walton are still beating Bracknell.
What was the Dorchester score?
Yate 0, Dorchester 1.
Wow. Ade Olenwea comes across to cover, finds Parks, plays it short, but it's a really bad back pass. There's a chance for Hungerford, and they found one back in this game. A mistake at the back, and Hungerford have punished us. Now we need to be really careful, Jacob.
Oh, and they have, and that is what I mean. Hungerford not really having too much in this game, and Parks giving the ball away cheaply in midfield when he doesn't need to. And it was the number 7, Carter Bowdery, with the easiest goal of his career, really. And Adam Parks will be fuming with himself there. 20 minutes left, and the game is not done.
Well, there is still, it's going to be a long 20 minutes if Hungerford do score again. I mean, it's such a needless mistake, isn't it, at the back? I mean, full credit to Parks, who's been brilliant so far this season, but that is definitely not something you want to see again.
Defence will be gutted with, they haven't kept a clean sheet here, but nonetheless, the 3 points are the most important thing at the end of the day.
Lowe's round the corner to Ike Hill. Good defending by Hungerford again, and Hill picks up the loose ball this time and looks to drive forward at that Hungerford defence again. Hill plays it into Gwengwe now. Still Gwengwe, or Chris Campbell rather. Out wide to Antonio Diaz here. Diaz with the ball whipped into the air. Luke Kearney just about brings it under. I think the Poole Town fans enjoyed that one, as they found the number 14, Andrea Bandeo. Looks to take on Harvey Slade. setback. Jacob, we do need to be really careful now, don't we?
I said it. We shouldn't be getting too carried away. Yes, we can celebrate a screamer and we can celebrate goals, of course we can. But look, Hungerford have not been bad in this game. It's been a fairly even game, to be fair. We just had the quality to get back into this. And look, they're now going to push on even more. They know that they can maybe get back into this game. And again, Parks.
Second time there, Adam Parks unable to find the player in the red and white of Poole, and Joe and Pat are becoming slightly frustrated at the moment.
They've not been happy with this performance at all, despite hopefully the victory. They're not pleased whatsoever. Just, Hungerford have had so much space in this game.
Barry Hargreaves launching it forward. Ade is first to it as he dinks it forward. Barry Hargreaves picks up the loose ball. It's a good turn by Carl Toos. Wide to Josh Markin. Back to Markin again. Ball into the area, and Ade.
We're just really not.
Of it.
Goal's really flustered us, hasn't it? It's really knocked us off balance a little bit.
Toos with a chance here, and it's just wide of the post. And Hungerford have gone so close to finding a second in this game there.
It really looks like they're going to get back into this game. Really, really does. We're really on Corey Jordan, the defender here, but it really looks as if they're going to get back into this game. They're playing some really good stuff, and they have been the better side in the second half.
I think we are going to make a change here with Corey Jordan set to come on for Ade Olonwia. It's a good return from him back in the side today. I think Ade's been pretty impressive, hasn't he?
Yeah, really good, positive again. And I think it's probably a necessary change, I think.
Well, Ade off and Corey Jordan on. Centre-back, full centre-back. Did make me think we may switch to a five-back when I saw Corey there.
It might have been what I was thinking as well, anyway. But we might do that anyway, who knows. But big 15 minutes to go in this game.
It's not too long left in this game. Poole Town leading by 3-1, but Hungerford found a resurgence in this one. Despite Poole's dominance of the ball and, well, chances too. Hungerford do look dangerous every time they come forward in this one. Parks launches it forward, looking for Gwengwe. Barry Hargreaves is first to it, although that will be a Poole Town throw-in on the near side. Today's commentary is sponsored by Link Homes Estate Agents. Do go and check them out after the full-time whistle if you can.
Again.
Gwengwe back to Ryan Campbell, inside to Lowe's. Just about keeps the ball in play. Did really well there, Billy Lowe's. And here's Diaz now.
Got to
chance to drive forward. IK Hill's on the overlap. Still Diaz. Here is IK Hill. Gets onto his left foot and is well defended by Hungerford.
Again, just so many chances, a lot of chances in this game.
And George Smith is still down, holding his head at the moment for Hungerford. Ball over the top, and Parks does well to keep the ball in his area there, actually, under the challenge of Carl Toos. I think the referee is going to stop the play here because George Smith doesn't look in a good way. The Hungerford physios are on the pitch just to deal with George Smith, but it is an interesting one because, I mean, the ball was right next to him. He's still down holding his head, which is not a good sign, and he may have to come off here.
Pat and Joe now will be more worried about game management in this game. Yes, obviously, we know Hungerford are leaving gaps and we will have a couple more chances, but it's so important to just manage the game. We're 3-1 up, you know, it'll be a vital 3 points. Results are going our way. Don't do anything silly.
100%. I think it is maybe a slight concern, Jacob, that although we were comfortably winning 3-0, we've let Hungerford find a way back into this game.
And it's been unnecessary, really. We do probably sound so negative, but we try and be as truthful as possible and as real as possible. We're not going to sugarcoat it and say we've been great and we should be 5-1 up and whatever, because that's not what it is.
Well, he's now back to his feet, the Hungerford number 4, George Smith. And just awaiting to be allowed back onto the field. George Smith is a bit of a local hero at Hungerford with over 100 appearances for the club, which started all the way back in 2019. I'm surprised he's only actually made 100 appearances in 7 years at the club. I'm assuming there's been a few injuries over the years. Well, there will be a little bit added on to this game when we do hit the 90th minute mark. We've now played 78 here at Tattenham. Poole Town 3, Hungerford Town 1. As it stands, I believe we will move back up to second in the division if the score between Gloucester and Weymouth stays the same. Adam Parks with the ball.
Really got to take his time. Take his time.
Parks launches it forward, looking for IK Hill. Flicked on. Both sides still battling away. It's been quite an even contest out there so far today, but Poole with the clinical edge, taking our chances at ease today. Could be a chance for Hungerford again on the edge of the area. It's a really good ball in behind. Carl Tews now gets his shot away and has blazed it behind for a goal kick. And you can see the outrage from the Hungerford bench there that he hasn't played it across the face of goal, Jacob.
Massive chance. Absolutely massive, massive chance to get back into this game. And they deserve it. We are really just struggling to get on the ball. We score a third goal and we look like the side that's losing 3-1.
I mean, that is a huge chance for Hungerford there, and their management team are absolutely furious at number 10, Carl Tews, for not playing it across. There could be a chance here for Poole. Chris Campbell still battling away. Gwengwe jumps, and Hungerford do well to win the free kick, and they get on with it quickly too. Here's Louis McGraw again. Hungerford are in a rush to try and find a second in this game, and they're starting to pile players forward as well. Still McGrory gets the ball into the air. Really good ball in there, and Corey Jordan is first to it, although Billy Lowe's just about keeps it in play, and Ryan Campbell was fouled there, and that will surely be a yellow card. That was quite a nasty challenge actually by the Hungerford forward there. Well, will be a Poole Town free kick inside our own 18-yard box as we've now hit 8 minutes here. And the Dolphins in charge of this one by 3-1. Hungerford's definitely pushing for a way back into the game. We're going to make another change here with Charlie Davis coming on. Charlie Davis on, and it's going to be Antonio Diaz to part the field of play here. And I think Diaz once again has been brilliant today, Jacob.
Yeah, really good, really good. Brilliant assist. Shaq's second goal, been superb. Really good addition back into the side. And Davis coming on here to hopefully see the game out. Really important 10 minutes for Poole. The way that other results are going, I will keep up to date with those, but such an important 10 minutes that we hold on to these 3 points.
Adam Parks with the goal kick here. Charlie Davis on for Antonio Diaz, and looks like Chris Campbell is going to go out to the right wing with Charlie Davis playing that number 10 role just in front of Billy Lowe's and Harvey Slade.
Gosport have turned things around against Chertsey. They now lead 2-1, so another twist in the playoff race. And no other scores to report.
Ryan Campbell launches the ball back into play. Barry Hargreaves is first to it. Davis round the corner. Gwengwe now onto IK Hill, who's looking to get there in front of his man. Good defending by Romani Medford-Smith once again. Dan Carr brings it under really nicely. There'll be a Poole Town throw-in on the far side. I think at this point in the game, Jacob, it is more about controlling the game, isn't it, rather than going for that fourth goal. And I think if we just almost, I mean, it sounds bad, but you do kind of want a time waste at this stage, don't you?
Yeah, I think, and but I also think there's opportunity to hit Hungerford on the counter and get another with the way that they're going to be pushing this last 10 minutes. I think it's a risk that they've got to take, because, yes, they have been good and they'll be annoyed with some of the chances they have created, that they haven't actually found the back of the net and made this game more of a contest.
Dan Carr with a throw-in on the far side. Gwengwe. Good touch from him onto Charlie Davis, who was over his man, but well defended again by the Crusaders' back line. That'll be a Poole Town throw-in on the far side, taken by Dan Carr. Haven't seen too much of Dan Carr in the second half, but he did get a fantastic assist for Gwengwe's first in this game. Shaq now. Still Gwengwe round the corner onto Charlie Davis. Slightly heavy touch from Poole Town's number 8. Ike Hill with the ball. Evades the very angry number 6, Matt Berry Hargreaves.
Not been a happy chappy in this second half.
Slade now.
To be fair, I think anybody marking Shaq wouldn't have the best of afternoons.
Good ball, and it's a great ball into the air. Looking for Gwengwe.
Imagine. Imagine.
Try the audacious, and it's a really good attempt from Gwengwe in the end there, just over the bar.
I mean, I would have been on the pitch if he managed to convert that overhead kick, because rightly so, he's a man in confidence. Of course, he's going to try that. And it actually wasn't far away.
No, I mean, if that went in, that wouldn't just be the best goal I've seen here. That would be probably the best goal I've ever seen live, to be honest. That just shows just how confident Shaquille Gwengwe is at the moment.
Double up here! Double up here!
I mean, no matter what happens this season for Poole Town, Shaquille Gwengwe definitely has a very promising career ahead of him.
Come on, here again.
A slightly heavy pass over the top by Hungerford there, and it will be a Poole Town throw. In 84 minutes played, Poole Town 3, Hungerford Town 1.
It's kind of died down a bit now. I think Hungerford, after we gifted them a goal back, that 5-minute spell, they were really, really good, but since kind of a blip in the game or whatever, and Hungerford complaining about everything again.
Charlie Davis maybe just needed to release it a bit quicker there. But
I mean, he's gone down before.
There's going to be Jamie Wiskin to come on here.
Yeah, good change, good decision.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's one of the forwards departing
really
too.
Good, and Henry Spalding, really good decision.
Ike Hill off for Jamie Wiskin. It's good to see him back. His first appearance here at Tatnam since the last game of last season. Jamie Wiskin, club legend, I think is an understatement for that man. And he's coming on for Ike Hill, and
we are going into a 5 now.
It will be Henry Spalding to come on for Dan Carr. Dan Carr once again today, fantastic.
Yeah, really, really good. Absolutely superb again. Going forward, it's what we need. Extra bit of creativity down that right-hand side. Will have been annoyed he didn't have a goal, but he's got one of the best assists that I've ever seen.
And Henry Spalding coming on for Ike Hill too. I think Ike's had a really good shift out there as well.
Everybody's had a really good game. I think it's been one of those games that's been open. Both sides have had a lot of chances, and I think Pat and Joe will be so pleased with how clinical we've been today. And it definitely could have been more.
Ball played into the air, and there could be a chance here for Hungerford. It's off the post, and Parks did well to claw it off the goal line. And that's
nobody
a real
marking.
chance.
It was Brandau who was just free at the front post. Nobody marking him. And Wisk comes on, and his first touch is a really, really instrumental one.
Charlie Davis setting it to Owen Dorr. On to Henry Spalding, who's unable to get there first. Launch forward. Dorr first to it. Charlie Davis battling away with the Hungerford man, and it will be a throw-in to Hungerford. There's still time left in this game for the visitors to get back in it.
There is, and I was going to say that looking to get back into this, but they're actually not pushing that many men forward. They're still leaving Duffers and Medford Smith at the back. Obviously not to get caught on the break, but I think there's a few tired legs out there for both teams.
Yeah. Could be a chance here for Hungerford. Ball across, and it's into Adam Parks. And their assistant getting really aggravated at the moment.
Oh, wow.
Parks launches it forward. Gwengwe leaps. He's in an offside position. The referee
in front of him when he jumped for the ball
is going to pull it back. The ball was still rolling while that free kick was taken, but referee not noticed it.
2, Chertsey 2.
Wow.
So again, another twist in the playoff race.
Yeah, it's a huge game in the playoff race because they're two sides. I mean, Gosport are currently in the playoffs, but they've dropped off a little bit. And
Chertsey just outside. Yeah, well, Chertsey and Sholing are the ones I think everybody needs to kind of keep a little bit of an eye on.
Looks like
for making them the change.
Demel Luke is going to come on here for Hungerford. I think they are going to make it before Parks takes this goal kick here, but the game is slowly
Still think
dying
there'll
out.
be about 6 minutes added on.
Yeah, I agree. It's number 19, Joe Shepherd. That definitely says, oh, maybe it is 19. It's weird, it didn't look like a 19.
No.
Well, Joe Shepherd departs, and it is the number 22, Darnell Luke, on for Hungerford. Parks with a goal kick here. 88 minutes play, Poole Town 3, Hungerford Town 1. Parks launches long, looking for Ryan Campbell. It's a really good touch from him. Dorr hooks it over the top, looking for Henry Spalding, who does jump, doesn't get there first, and has stayed down, holding his head.
Duffers just slapped him in the face there. I mean, how many stoppages in this game? I bet the ball's only been in play for about 70 minutes.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Will be interesting to see how many minutes go up on the board over there. Do still have 1 minute of normal time to play. Once again, a big thank you to everyone joining us from home today. We do hope you've enjoyed the commentary. And do remember, we are on the road on Tuesday evening against Yate Town. There will be live commentary available for that one. We're unable to live stream it, unfortunately. So just the commentary for us. So make sure you head down to Lodge Road and watch us take on Yate on Tuesday evening if you can. Louis McGrory plays it inside. Set back to Barry Hargreaves. Ball over the top. Here's the number 14, Andrea Brandeo, up against Ryan Campbell over there. And Brandeo does get the ball into the area. Could be a chance here for the visitors. Shot goalwards, and it's a big stop by Parks to tip it wide.
Again, there's gonna be a lot of time. If Hungerford can score from this corner, we have to be really defensively sound now. Have to be really, really good, because they've had loads of chances. If anything, more chances than us in this game.
Well, they are certainly growing in confidence in this one. There is not long left to play. We're just waiting to see how long is added on here. I think it is 5 minutes. Corner taken short. They can drive into the area here, Hungerford. They're still alive, and good challenge from Davis. Shot from the edge, and that's just wide again, Jacob. How close can you get?
This is why Hungerford are not very happy. The coaching and management staff not pleased, because they've had a lot of chances to get back into this game. And maybe even do something better. Pat and Joe will be pleased with the quality we've had to take our chances and ultimately win this game. But still, Hungerford have come here and given it a real good go. Harvey Slade's been awarded the Poole Town Man of the Match. Been absolutely brilliant. I think I'm going to give it to Shaquille Gwengwe for his two goals, but it could have been a number of people, including Dan Carr. Owen Dawes been good, and the rain really uncomfortably now. Parks kicks long, looking for Spalding. It's headed on by Smith into touch for a Poole Town throw-in with 4 minutes to play. And scores. Yeah, no other score changes in the division as we approach the final 4 minutes in this game, as the rain is hammering down now.
Hungerford play it forward. Ball up in the air. I think it will be a Poole Town throw-in, because it's rather unpleasant conditions out there at the moment.
Ben, bring over there.
Ryan Campbell plays it onto Henry Spalding, who's still battling away at the moment. There's probably about 3 minutes to go here. I'd say the 3 points should be in the bag, but you never really know with football. Anything can happen in these last 3 minutes. McGrory throws it into play. There could be one last chance here for Hungerford to get the ball forward once again. It's actually a good ball round the corner. Ryan Campbell is first
Let's
to
get
it.
one more ourselves.
Charlie Davis
Good
with
ball,
a great
go on,
knock.
Shaq.
Shaquille
Go on, Shaq,
Gwengwe running
square
through
it,
here.
square it.
Henry Spalding's in place in the centre. He goes round his man. Has been brought down, surely. The referee waving it away. And Gwengwe remains down on the deck. What a frantic end to this game.
Real chance. Really good defending from Duffers to get back.
Gwengwe is now back to his feet. And that's a real chance, wasn't it there, Jacob?
Yeah, it really was. Hopefully we'll get another.
Barry Hargreaves now. Billy Lowe's is first to it. Davis round the corner.
Bring it in. An absolute volley.
And Barry Hargreaves has not taken this result lightly.
Honestly. He is absolutely fuming.
Hungerford with the ball down the left-hand side. Carl Toos again. Good defending over there
superb,
from Chris.
Campbell.
As Davis can launch it down the line in the direction of Shaquille Gwengwe.
Shaq, he looks tired, doesn't he? Shaq's
He
done a
does.
lot of running, done a lot of work off the ball, as well as scoring 2 really important goals.
Barry Hargreaves again. Medford Smith now. Back to Barry Hargreaves. Ball round the corner.
What a ball. He's been my man of the match. Barry Hargreaves for Hungerford. He's been superb.
Ball into the area again. Owen Dorr first to it. So my phone is currently getting battered by the rain. Ball into the area again. Flicked on by Jamie Wiscombe. Good defending from Poole Town's captain back there. We've got 1 minute to play here. It will be a throw-in rather than a corner. Right over by the near side there. Well, 1 minute to go. Poole Town leading by 3-1 here against Hungerford. It's fair to say it has been job done today. Maybe not as convincingly as Joe and Pat would like, but 3 points are 3 points nonetheless. Ball into the area again, and it's flicked wide of the post, and a goal kick is given. And that probably should be that, Jacob.
Yeah, probably should. Again, another chance for Hungerford. They've really not been bad in this game. I think their management staff will be pleased with the way they've come here, given us a game. But ultimately, we've been the side that's left with the points, being clinical. And rattled Luke Kearney and Barry Hargreaves in the process. With 20 seconds to go here. Parks to launch this long. Parks slips as he does. Instead looks into midfield. Hungerford look long again up to Toos, and there's a bit of a tussle between Toos and Dorr, and I think it's all going to go off here. I don't know what the referee's given there. Thrown to Hungerford, and this will be the last action of the game. And there is the last action of the game. Well, back to winning ways for the Dolphins at home in a 3-1 win against Hungerford.
Well, it certainly was an enjoyable watch out there. It's a little bit stressful at times, in all honesty, but as Jacob said, it was job done today. Ollie, I know you were watching the game and tweeting today, but very quickly, do you want to summarise your thoughts from today's performance?
Yeah, I think you boys commentated on it brilliantly. I think Pat and Joe, they would be annoyed to not get that clean sheet, but overall, I think it was a really solid performance. And yeah, some real standouts out there today.
100%, and we will leave the commentary there as we earn a huge 3 points here at Tatnam, which hopefully has taken us back to second in the division. I haven't checked how the Gloucester game went in the end. I know they were drawing with Weymouth at 1 point in today's game. But the full-time score here, and back to winning ways. Poole Town 3, Hungerford Town 1. Thank you for watching.